Hello and welcome to this short video where we're continuing the conversations around the regulatory value of effective cash management. And here we're going to look at attitude to wealth, which ironically has not yet been made any sort of regulatory requirement by the FCA. And so we need to ask ourselves why and when do things become a regulatory requirement? Well, they become a regulatory requirement when the industry doesn't manage and meet the responsibilities that they should be managing and meeting, and therefore the regulator has to say you must do this. And this is the position that we find ourselves in generally with cash. A financial advisor with an effective cash management proposition will stand ahead of a financial advisor without one, because they are being more holistic and their clients are absolutely better informed and they are getting better solutions because they're getting additional wealth from the management of their cash. So that got me to thinking about what would change a client's attitude to wealth. Well, if a client could invest knowing that they were going to get a 10% per annum return, would they be interested? I think the quick answer to that is absolutely yes, they would. Same question, only could they get a guaranteed 2% return? Well, probably not, because you can generally do better with investments, but you cannot absolutely say that you will do better with investments. Investments give you opportunity, they do not give you guarantees. So would a client invest if they knew they could only obtain a guaranteed 0.1%? And this is the dormant performance of cash that the industry generally uses. So when we talk about treating customers fairly, when we talk about clients getting the right information, when we talk about full disclosure, if you're using the dormant performance of cash to recommend to your clients to move away to get better returns, then that is flaky ground and the client is not fully informed. However, if a client believes that they are investing because they can only get 0.1%, the investment then underperforms and the client finds out they could have got a guaranteed 2%, would their attitude to wealth change? Would any client say, if I knew that, I'd have taken it and I wouldn't have done this? And this is the thing about a client's attitude to wealth. Their attitude to wealth will change depending upon the amount of information they have and the amount of information they receive, and obviously how much they understand. If you are not fully disclosing the full value of cash, you are affecting your client's attitude to wealth and you are putting yourself and your advice at risk. Okay, so that's effectively the cycle of events that can occur, and it's in your interests to make sure that your clients are fully informed of the guaranteed returns that they can have from cash from the outset. So, as we said, that's not yet a regulatory requirement, but we can see the difference that it makes, and as the industry becomes more aware of the right way to manage cash, then the regulatory policies will evolve. So, thank you very much for listening, and I hope you found that interesting.